And between the St. Louis Cardinals and the... Hi again, everyone. Dan Plesac, and Dan, we'll start with you. This,
looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching.
Both fun lineups and first pitch are next. Drawing closer to the start of game one, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, you go, Chicago, go!
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in game one. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the sixth spot can keep it going. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Chet Steadman will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in game one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the shortstop, Edgar.
The afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
That accepted. The third baseman, Lindsey.
First pitch on its way. That first offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Hero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Stedman is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in the game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Shin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 home. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The set and the 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Full count now, 3-2. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Fastball well outside. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mazara's on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, J.C. Embry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Second. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
No one out with a runner at second. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Hey, after back-to-back singles right here in the top of the first inning, this team is in prime position to jump out to an early lead and be the aggressors.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jesse Padilla. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 1-1. Looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a run-out hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Buell, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Into the box, Reed Lambert, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Nickerson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Digging in, Ryan Buckner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Berg has got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. The next to bat for St. Louis, J.J. Calhoun, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Santiago looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 6, the catcher, Henry Saldana.
Ready now, Henry Saldana. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Standing in now, Joe is top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Isaac Pineda. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Mazzara has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chet Steadman. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Now here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as a knee fly, but you can see the exasperation of the thing. Into the box, Santiago. He reached on a single in his first try. Coming, here it is. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Stedman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.C. Embry. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Nickerson. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Bobby Burton. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Mariano Tejada. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Lambert giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back shortstop, Edgar Almanzar.
So digging in now, Edgar Almanzar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Lindsey Berg, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And nothing will come of a two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Jesse Padilla. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot. I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Now at the plate, Victor Marrero. First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Marrero has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he'll snap one over the third. Runners back. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Into the box now, Reed Lambert, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend the lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Marrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Outside and low, 3-0. Isaac Pineda would be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in, Isaac Pineda. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt. Throw to third. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Cubs are on top 4-0. Stepping into the box, David Shin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the first baseman, J.J. Calhoun.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.J. Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Isaac Pineda.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to right field. Mazara's under it. He's got it 1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Chet Steadman. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Wind up and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Bird loves it. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Freddie Santiago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In now, J.C. Embry. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Santiago is off at first with 2 away. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way. Drilled on the ground at short. Fielded cleanly. Throws, holds the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a curveball that chases him out of the way.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on him. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Four runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Count still full, 3-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Nickerson ranging back into the basket, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Trey Curran answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Victor Marrero. This will send a ground ball down to third. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing, because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming, here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Too tight with that one. 3-0. A 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Down to 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home to the left side, but it's well fouled. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Saldana swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Padilla is calling for it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 3.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now batting, Joe Nickerson. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and two now. No runs, just 1 hit, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3 and 2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Bobby Burden, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Embry is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in once again, Reed Lambert. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
No strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Strike called. 2-1.
1 strike.
Two and two.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Riding in 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Chet Steadman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he popped him up. Bird over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front, 7-0. Everett Collins will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
trying to pick things up where he left off. Edgar Almanzar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Nope.
That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Hollins on at first, nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Lindsey Bird, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, David Shin, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
In now, the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Moving under it, Santiago, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Brian Ortiz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Freddie Santiago will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Nickerson on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, Embry.
Ready for another shot now. J.C. Embry. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Padilla.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
4-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Lifted down the line in left. Waiting on it is Contreras. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, Henry Saldana.
In now, Henry Saldana. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Joe Nickerson. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in to try it again, Bobby Burton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Set. Here's the 3-0, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you got to get strong.
Barack Bauer will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Santiago. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Richard Uchida comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Coming to the plate now, Victor Marrero. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost for the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 home. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in now, Reed Lambert. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Fastball well outside. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Splitter taken here. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. Shin takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Nickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now an 8-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Edgar Almanzar. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Waiting on it is Contreras, 1 away. Look at our line score this afternoon, and it's been a good one for the bleacher bums thus far. The homestanding Cubs enjoying a big lead here late. Now to the plate, Lindsey Berg. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0. David Shin waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 3-1. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, David Shin.
In now, David Shin, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Striding in, Nomar Mazara, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Shin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Nomar Mazara. His first homer here in the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Damian Bradshaw is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Albert Almora will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in now, J.J. Calhoun. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Padilla scoops it up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 8 and the Cardinals 2. Newton fires. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So in now for Chicago, Isaac Pineda. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really afforded a really balls and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he pops him on. Now in the box, Freddie Santiago. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
A ball and a strike now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. J.C. Embry waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. This is popped up, and that's going to land foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a line drive. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the Cubs 8 and the Cardinals 2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Henry Saldana, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Popped up. Buckner is there. 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Bobby Burton waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. He loses him on ball 4. So striding in, Bobby Burton. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right on the inside, black with the slider. Laid off but called the strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Contreras. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Fred Dotson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Nickerson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Yeah, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Eight to 2 is how this one ends today. The Cubbies win the opener here in the division series. Chet Steadman earns the victory on the mound. Mariano Tejada couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.